everyone. Welcome back to Stretch Your Dollar on the Town. My name is Odyssey, and as you know, this show takes you on a journey with me to some of the places that you can shop and eat across the DMV while doing it on a budget and keeping that coin in your pocket and, of course, having some fun. Now, we are fully in the holiday spirit. Santa and his elves are getting ready to come from the North Pole to drop off those presents for families across the DMV and the world. But you might have noticed something a little different if you're in the downtown DC area, in the Chinatown area. You might have noticed some lights. You might have noticed the smell of hot chocolate in the air. And that is because it is of the holiday market that is in the area. But before I jump into all the things about the holiday market this year, let me introduce one of my co-hosts for this week. Her name is Akua. Akua, welcome to the show.
Hi. Hi, yes, I'm Akua. I primarily work as the assignment desk editor for DC News Now. So that's basically me just like listening in for breaking news, confirming news stories, and, you know, just monitoring and developing all that behind the scenes stuff. I've been with DC News Now for about 3 years. It'll be 4 years in January. And yeah, I'm excited to do this with you, Odyssey.
Yeah, so Akua went on that, she went on the adventure with me. We went to the Downtown DC Holiday Market and we had a good time, did we not?
Yes, we did.
It was a little chilly, it was a little frigid.
Yes, you know, I'm always cold. So I was cold, but honestly, once we started walking around and seeing people doing things, we warmed up.
Yeah, we definitely warmed up a little bit, and we just had to just take it all in because you know, holiday spirit. I know this year might be a little bit depressing for some people, but we just had to take it in. Let's get out the office and do something fun together.
Yes.
Because we do work alongside each other in the morning. You guys know that I'm a digital producer here and Akua is on the assignment desk. So we work alongside each other in the morning, 5 a.m. We are in here kicking out the news for you guys. So yeah, let's just get into the budget. So Stretch Your Dollar on the Town is all about setting a budget, right? So I think we decided that our budget was going to be about $50 per person.
Yeah, so I was thinking $50 just because I know that this is a festive time and, you know, we are going to a market to support small businesses. And so I was thinking, you know, like $10 is just too little. You want to see and you want to do a little bit more. So $50, I feel like just if you have that budget, that's just the minimum. You know, you could go above and beyond. Yeah. But I think that was a good enough budget for us for what we were able to see and do.
Yeah, I think so too. And you know, holiday markets can just be expensive, period. No matter where you are, if you're in the DMV, if you're in just other states, and you know, that's something that everyone's doing right now, all the states and the cities and the towns, but like they can be expensive and they're just full of businesses. So of course you want to come, you want to support and just show that support to everyone. So the market opened on November 21st, right? Yes. Now, this market has been in the DC area for 20 years at this point. It's something that a lot of families have been going to. It's very traditional for people in the DMV area to join and go to the Downtown DC Holiday Market. And it's long, you know, it starts November 21st and it ends on December 23rd. So it's something that just people just go to do if they trying to have a good time, you know, and just trying to have some fun for the holiday season.
And it's located in the Chinatown area. So to be exact, it's located on F Street Northwest between 7th and 9th Street Northwest near the Chinatown Gallery Metro Station, the Capital One Arena, and includes over 100 local vendors. So, you know, it's not too hard to find if you're, you know, looking for something fun to do in DC. And it's just very interactive and nice and just family friendly as well too.
Yeah, and there's always like just so much to do in the DC area, period, right? But I feel like when the holiday season comes around, this is just very perfect thing to do. So from artwork to just different photography and food, and there's always so much that you can find here. They also have like live entertainment throughout the week.
We also saw that they had like a little play area for kids, and like they had like games and just there was this one game, it had like the rope, like with like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was fun. There's something to do for everyone, big or small, no matter your age. It was really fun.
Yeah, it definitely was. And It was my first time.
Yes,
visiting.
my first time
You?
too.
Yeah.
My first time ever at any holiday market, and my first time at the Downtown DC Holiday Market.
Yeah, so it was my first time at the Downtown DC Holiday Market, but it wasn't my first time at a holiday market, period. You know, I'm from the Big Apple, so they always do it up for Christmas. You know, we go down to see the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
So that's just something that I always did, but it was my first time going to the Downtown DC one, and I think it was a lot of vendors.
Like everywhere we turned, there was someone there.
Yeah. And it wasn't too many people there. Like, it was not.
Yeah, because we went on a Tuesday afternoon. And so, yeah, for those of you who may be wanting to, like, go to this type of event, but, like, just have it be a little bit more chill, I would say, like, middle of the day, if you have that time to do it, just going, like, a Tuesday afternoon. We went around, like, 2 p.m., 3 o'clock. Wasn't a busy crowd, but it was still a lot of people that I still felt like everyone was, you know, getting into the spirit and enjoying themselves. But yeah.
Yeah, so of course we had to get you guys all of the deets while we were there, all of the details. We had to just check in. So we spoke to Ebony Walton, who was the director of marketing and communication for the Downtown DC bid, who helps put on the holiday market. And she described the market as a one-of-a-kind experience. Take a listen.
This is a 32-day outdoor shopping village with 116 vendors. So all kinds of opportunities to get one-of-a-kind gifts from local businesses, to eat, to play reindeer games in the kids section, and to just make memories with your family.
So I agree with that. Like, making memories with your family. I think that is very important for this time of the year. You know, Christmas, you're surrounded by your loved ones.
Yeah.
And I just think it's very important for, you know, just make those memories for the holiday.
Yeah. For me, Christmas is like, it's just like such a great time for me, and like I hold on, like I really agree with your sentiment right there. Just like memories, you know, remembering the good times, being grateful for the year that you have, reflecting on it. Like, I really enjoy spending time with my family for the holidays, whether it's, you know, Thanksgiving or even July 4th. I really just like spending time with them, being able to enjoy their company. We play games, we make each other laugh, watch movies. So having, you know, a downtown holiday market like this, I feel like it kind of brings you that experience and, you know, encourages that for anyone, you know, whether you're just going with your friends, your coworkers, or your family.
Yeah, and I seen something on social media the other day, and it was like, take this time with your family, very important, because you don't even know if it's going to be your last. Like, anything can happen. And that is sad to say, but I just think with this time of the year, we should cherish those moments with our family and just show them love. I mean, we should be doing that, period, but like, I feel like extra love during this time of the holidays is really good.
Absolutely, especially with like everything that we see, you know, the press releases, like it really does make me value my family and my loved ones like so much more.
Yeah. Now, memories during the holiday season can be completed within multiple ways, right? Now, when you think of the Downtown DC Holiday Market, it has been a hub for families and as a way for them just to create some new memories. So we're still speaking to Ebony, and this is what she had to say.
Well, of course, just come and shop and, you know, bring your dollars. But I think, you know, enjoying things like the s'mores that have gone viral on social media, taking pictures with your family under the stars, bringing your kids. We have a DC Dream Wall. You can come and write what your dream is for 2026. Of course, shopping. We have a Made in DC booth 59. So not just local, but also women of color, people of color at booth 59. And you can also check out our holiday gift guide, so you can have a map of the market and see what booths you can check out and what their story is. And we also have live entertainment, so there's lots to do at the market.
Yes, there's lots to do at the market. Making memories is one, of course, but each week there's always something going on there, right? For the opening day, well, not the opening day, but that first week, they had Michelle Williams from Destiny Child come and perform during the tree lighting, and I thought that was very cool. You know, there's not. I mean, you're going to see famous people in D.C., of course, it's the nation's capital, but that was unexpected. I did not expect to see her.
I didn't expect it either. And, you know, like Ebony mentioned, you know, like there's just there's just so much to do. Even like there's like hot chocolate vendors, right? And there's like this viral s'mores hot chocolate vendor. So, of course we had to grab a few cups.
You know it.
And, we got to enjoy some hot chocolate from Tuck's Hot Chocolate. We topped it with whipped cream and toasted marshmallows. And that was the best hot chocolate I have had all season. Honestly, it was so good. Like, because it's real chocolate. I don't know what kind of chocolate that they use in it, but it's real chocolate. I drank my whole thing up. I probably gave myself a little stomach ache because I drank it so quickly. But I was like, this is so good.
No,
I was like, I need to replicate it. Oh, I can't even say the word because it was so good.
No, it really was.
But yeah, I enjoyed it very much. And they have like so many different flavors too, because we just got the just the regular, the basic one, but they have their gourmet flavors include, s'mores, cookies and cream, Reese's flavored, peppermint flavored. They even have one that I believe is called the Unicorn Craze, and that one has like rainbow marshmallows, frosted cookies. Just a whole bunch of stuff, like very exciting and just very sugary and good.
Yeah, it was. My favorite thing about the hot chocolate was the whipped cream. I'm a whipped cream gal, okay? I love whipped cream, especially on my hot chocolates. Like at home, I have a whole chocolate chocolate bar at my house. A lot of whipped cream, okay? And I need to restock, actually. I need to restock on my whipped cream. And I like the toasted marshmallows, but for me, I'm not a marshmallow person. I'm more of a whipped cream person. So when I got to the bottom, it was like, oh my God, this is so much marshmallows. Because when like melt. Yeah, I know you love it. But yeah, so one fun fact about the Tuck's hot chocolate is their hot chocolate is a custom blend that captures the flavor and decadent of their chocolate truffle recipe. That's a tongue twister, but their chocolate truffle recipe. So as you know, the hot chocolate was bomb.com. And here's a look at it on the screen. I mean, the video speaks for itself.
Yes.
The video speaks for itself.
It tastes better than it looks.
It does.
In my opinion. It was so good. So definitely go check out, shameless plug, Tuck's hot chocolate, because they were really good. They were really good.
All right, guys. Now we are going to take a short break, but stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back. So before we went on break, we were talking to you guys about the Tuck's hot chocolate and how good it was. But besides the diverse food scene that is at the holiday market, let's get into those Christmas gifts that some people come in search for, and just how much that those Christmas gifts can be during this time of the year.
Yeah, and I like that with the holiday market, you're able to like buy different types of gifts, unique gifts, arts and crafts, jewelry, things that you may not be able to see at your local store or anywhere. And you can get something really, really unique and find something that can mean so much to your loved one at the holiday market. And you're also going to be able to support a small business. So,
Exactly. Now, according to the survey that was completed by NerdWallet, shoppers plan to spend about $200 or more this year on Christmas gifts. Now, this survey also found that about 82% of Americans are actually going to buy gifts this year. That is a lot. That's I feel like for me that's more than average, because I'm still trying to get through my Christmas list. Okay.
Oh really?
Yes, I am. I know I'm dragging, but don't worry, family. You're gonna get your stuff. But I'm dragging a little bit now. As DC natives try to navigate that price point about spending $200 on those Christmas gifts, I feel like a one of a kind Christmas gift, like you said before, can be from the holiday market. So we asked Ebony, what are some tips, some price points about gift giving that you can do during this time of the year, and this is what she had to say.
I would say what makes this a good option if you're trying to stick to a budget is, one, you have lots of different vendors to peruse, and you can find gifts that you are not going to find online, things like greeting cards that are personalized, even down to little things. So I bought earlier this little mini canvas print, so you have someone, I have an artist in my family, she likes to paint, she can take this and create something and it'll be a memory for a lifetime. So I think it's all kind of things that you can tailor make for the people in your life. So you don't have to just get something, general, but you can get something specific where that person knows, or at least they think that you thought about them and you had them in mind when you bought the gift.
Yeah, so that's basically what she had to say. Like, there's so many different things at the holiday market. If you're trying to stick to a price point, find that business, that vendor that's in your price point.
Yeah, and it's good that they have so many different
Yeah.
price points. So whatever your budget, whether it's the $50 budget that we set for
Right.
ourselves or the $100, whatever, you're gonna find something.
Yeah, you're definitely going to find something. It's not going to be a problem with finding something during the holiday season. Now, I think it's important when you guys are going out and looking for those gifts, find something that's meaningful. Don't just pick up anything because it's in your budget, or don't just pick up anything because you think the person might like it, but listen to your family members. Have you guys been listening throughout the year? Listen to what they've been saying, what they want, what they really need. And I'm pretty sure that the holiday market has that special something for your loved one.
I agree.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that really stand out as we've been speaking back and forth about the holiday market is the businesses. I think the holiday market is a hub for those small businesses in the area. So let's shift gears a little bit to one Black-owned business that we checked out. It's called Savvy Scents by Cherie, and she sells diffusers. All things that are filling up the holiday market and making it smell good. Yeah, smell goods. So she's over at booth 113. And you can find her. The way that we found her, we were walking through the F Street, right? We came in through F Street.
Yeah, we came. I believe
so. Because it's so
like,
big.
It was not too far from Tuck's Hot Chocolate.
It
when
wasn't.
we passed by. But yeah, it was nice and convenient. And I will say, just to add to like the holiday market, how it's set up, I like how everything is so open and it's really easy to find. There's a lot of vendors. There's a lot of things to do, but you won't be like confused as to where you're going or try to find the vendor that you want to see.
Right. So Cherie Brown is the owner, and there's a joint business with her sister. They started the business about 5 years ago, like she told us. And she said she wanted to start something just to express herself. When we asked her a little bit more about the business, this is what she had to say.
I just felt like I was in a consulting job for almost 20 years, and there was nothing about my life that allowed me to put my name on it, to develop, to see if it worked, and I wanted to do that.
Now, a lot of the businesses in this area, I feel like they have like these powerful starter stories. She said basically she just wanted a way to express herself. She wanted something to put her name on. And I feel like I've been talking to a lot of businesses as I started this On the Town journey, and you guys have been taking that journey with me. Story is very similar.
Yeah, and I like that. I like that she created something unique and different, and with her sister, on their page, it also talks about how the candles and the scents, they're not just like something to smell good, but it's also to relax, to put you into like a relaxation, a relaxing state. Boost your mood. Help reduce stress. And she offers that in these luxurious, candles and these luxurious packaging. And,
yeah, she does.
I like that.
Now, one thing I would say is her packaging is very beautiful. As you can see, it's right here on your screen. Just take a look at it, guys. That brown is very beautiful. You see like the different diffusers and everything of that nature. So that's just something that we, that's awesome. Like that packaging is dope.
I just want to add that like I think my favorite scent from Savvy Scents was the white sage and the lavender. It was just very warm and just very smooth. I don't know how to describe it. It smelled really good.
She also had like a chai one that I love. I love drinking chai in the morning, and the smell of that chai just made me feel like I was at home on my couch with my heated blanket, minding my business. But I just really loved that scent. It was a little nutty as well. So that scent was really good. And her diffusers and her candles, they're not too expensive, I feel like, in my opinion, because we have to remember here, this is a Black-owned business. This is not something that you can find everywhere. This is unique.
And it's a small business. Yeah.
So, of course, we had to ask her what was some of her best-selling candles, and she told us it was the Spanish Moss and Amber candle, and she said it was because it makes you feel good. She described it as being warm and comforting, and I think when you have something like that during the holiday season, that's very important. So take a listen to what she says about budgeting and finding that perfect gift at her shop.
I think that all of my items are budget friendly, and I say that because nothing out here is no one is price gouging. Like, we are small businesses that are truly trying to be the best, show the best, and give great quality. So I would say that from a budget-friendly perspective, we have our diffusers, right, which are $20. We have room and linen sprays, which are $22, and then our candles are $28.
Yeah, so you heard it best at the Downtown DC Holiday Market. Miss Cherie has some of the best scents. I know that she also has the scents out so that you can smell it. And in her little area, that aura was something different.
It smelled so good.
It did.
And I know that like she does have the best selling is the Spanish moss, but I do remember her also saying that like at the market specifically, it changes from day to day in popularity. You know, some people, you know, might like the white sage, and then some people might like the Spanish moss more one day. Yeah. And so it just shows like she just has a variety of different scents for everyone that can meet anyone's, you know, liking or interest, taste, or whatever.
And I also checked out her website. She also has body butters up there. She has bath salts up there, and a couple lotions as well. So
she has so much. Not even just candles.
Not
or
even
diffusers.
just candles.
Diffusers. Can't put her in a box.
Yeah, can't put her in a box. But we are going to take a short break, and when we come back, we are going to continue exploring the Downtown DC Holiday Market. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now, as we stated earlier, this holiday market has been taking place in the Downtown DC area for about 20 years, right? And as Ebony said, there's always things to do with your family there. And guess what? This week is the last chance that you have to explore that holiday market. It ends tomorrow on the 23rd. And the market, like I said earlier, it's a sanctuary for like the small businesses.
Yeah, and it's also a great opportunity to meet new people and enjoy the pretty decorations. I know that I'm a decorations, lights type of girl. And when we asked about the importance of having a business at the holiday market, Cherie highlighted the significance of legacy. So take a listen.
Legacy. You know, I didn't really think about it in terms of what it meant until other people started telling me, like, wow, you're in that market? Oh my goodness, I told my friends, somebody's coming down to see you. Like, oh, I didn't realize what this was. Like, we're so proud of you. And so not only is it a personal success, I think it's just a great success for my sister and I to be able to curate our own brand to be in something that's so great.
I really loved her take on legacy, and also just being part of this DC holiday tradition and how that's just continuing on her legacy with her sister. Yeah. And I think it's important that we all, you know, try to figure out what it is that we want our lasting impression on this world to be. And even if it is something as simple as candles, you know, is still, I think what she is doing, you know, for herself, for her life, for her family is just really important. And I think that that's another reason why people love the holiday market so much.
Yeah,
because,
I think so too. I think so too. And I feel like another thing is it's festive. You know, there's this big star, and I think at both entrances. So, and then you have just picture opportunities, and I am all down for the Christmas holiday decorations. I know in my area they are getting down. Families are lighting up their porches. They are not playing like at all. It's like a competition. Like I'm telling you, they have reindeers all over their lawns. Like the roof is lighted up. I'm like, this is crazy. They're getting down. Okay, so I think is something that's just festive and just fun. You know, the holiday market, everyone talks about it, and it's just something that, you know, I think it's become a household tradition, like we said throughout the show, for just like families to do. Are they decorating in your area too for the Christmas time?
Like in our apartment like complex, people are decorating, you know, their doors. It's really cute. People have even switched out their welcome mats and put like a more festive holiday themed welcome mat or like a festive wreath. But
yeah. So when it comes to going on the town on a trip to the holiday market, the thing that we recommend you do is set a budget. Like we did, like as we stated in the beginning, our budget was $50. We did stay under that budget because the Tufts hot chocolate, as you can see on your screen, that was about $9, right?
And that was just with like the whipped cream and the marshmallows. For the more specialty flavors, the gourmet flavors that I mentioned earlier, such as the cookie butter and the cookies and cream, unicorn craze, they kind of came up to about like $12.50. That's what I saw.
Yeah, me too.
And that's not expensive at all. But I just wanted a simple, regular hot chocolate just to taste how good it actually was.
Right. Before we get crazy, we got to see if you could do the basics.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I did also see that they had like their specialties, and then you can add on different flavors as well to your hot chocolate. I know they have peppermint and just different flavors. Some people like to spice it up. I'm a simple girl. I'm very simple. You guys know I like to keep it simple. For those who have been watching the show, I'm simple. We're keeping it simple. We're not doing too much, but I definitely wanted to try just the basic hot chocolate. I was kind of leaning toward that graham cracker one because I'm like, it gives, I don't know. I
it
feel
gives
like
more festive and like a warmer feeling. Yeah,
but like we said, we stayed under our budget. Shout out to us for staying under the budget. We definitely did a good job with that. But if you're going to go, set a budget. Research the places before you go, because that'll also help you establish your budget when you're going to search for those gifts. And you only have one more day, guys. One more day. The market ends tomorrow. So if you're going to head over there, do your research. If you're going to get food can tend to be a little bit more expensive at the markets, but just set that budget, do your research, figure out what you want, and just go in there with a plan. Yeah. Go in there with a plan. Don't go in there splurging. I was tempted.
Yes, because there's so much to do. There is so much. And that's another thing. Like, by planning ahead, you can already know, okay, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. And it makes you excited more.
It does.
And, it's just fun. Yeah. It's just fun and budget friendly is the holiday market.
We're stretching our dollar.
Yep.
We are stretching our dollar. Well, that's all that we have for you today for Stretch Your Dollar on the Town. Thank you for joining us. And if you are heading out to the DC market, I hope you have a good time. Bundle up, stay warm, and see you next time. Bye, guys.